Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first graders. Well, here we are again in our PBS studio. I am, that's right, Mrs. Hammock. I'm your first grade teacher, and I'm here to help you practice all the skills you need to be excellent readers and writers. All right, I have another great picture of storybook that I think you would enjoy. Hey, do you know who Bass Reeves is? No? How about Aaron Douglas? Do you know who they are? You are going to want to know who they are. These are amazing, exceptional men in African American history. Black History Month this month, all month of February, we want you to learn about some people maybe that you've never heard of before, but should have. So this story is called Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History by Vashti Harrison. There are lots of tiny stories. Each page is a different story about a different man in history and their contributions and the amazing things that they've done. You're going to want to read this because it's super, super interesting. You can look for this book on Sora. It's there. I looked for it. And you can get it from your Fresno County Public Library. I also saw it at the store the other day. You might even want to buy it if you really love it. I really like it. So I hope you'll look at that and see, just learn some more things. We want to grow our brains and we want to learn all that we can learn. I hope you'll enjoy that book. Let's take a look at who our number 3 school is on our top checkout list for Sora. Are you ready? Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know who it is. Wow, Heaton, the Heaton Bulldogs, way to go. Great job checking out books on Sora. So proud of you. If you would like one of our fun activity books, I want you to write me a letter here at the studio so that I can send you one. Tell me something you want me to know. You can tell me what your favorite color is. You can tell me what you're learning. You can just tell me about your pets or your family. I would love to get to know you. Send me a letter here at the address on our screen or an email. Make sure you include your address and I will send you one of our fun activity books. I look forward to hearing from you. All right, it's time for us to get busy and train our ears for sound. So today we're going to play a game called Rhyming Identification. I'm going to tell you 3 words, 3, and I want you to tell me which 2 words rhyme. And then I want you to think of a word that you could add that also rhymes. Okay, you ready? All right, here we go. Meet, rate, seat. Meet, rate, seat. Did you hear it? Right. Meet, seat, they both say eat. Good job. All right, can you think of a word that rhymes with meet and seat? Feet. Very nice. Good job. All right, how about this? Say, see, be. Say, see, be. That's right. C, B, they both say E. Good job. Can you think of a word that rhymes with C and B? Tree. Nicely done. Very good. All right, let's get ready and practice some of our fluency sounds. Those are the sounds we've already learned, but we practice them just to make sure that we know them really well. And if there are some that you don't know that well, I want you to write them down and practice. All right, here we go. PH says F. CH says ch. SH says sh. WH says hua. TCH says ch. TH says th. Then we have AY says A. Good job. And AI says A. We also have learned that A consonant E says A. I consonant E says I. O consonant E says O. U consonant E says U. And E consonant E says E. And this is the sound E that we're working on this week. But we're not working on this spelling pattern. We're working on 4 new spelling patterns that say the E sound. Let's review what they are. Say them nice and loud with me. Are you ready? Terrific. EA says E, as in heat. EE says E, as in keep. E says E, as in we. And IE says E, as in chief. Those spelling patterns are found on the tree card. So if you have these cards hanging in your classroom and you're trying to spell the E sound, you can look here in this yellow box to decide which E sound spelling pattern you should use. All right, I have 2 words for us to practice blending today, and then we're going to build a couple. Here we go. D-E-P, deep, deep. Good job. Let's try this one. L-E-F, leaf. Great. All right. Now I want to try to make this one say, ready? Meat. Meat. All right, let's find it. Let's do and then eat. What do I need there? That's right. I need a T. Eat. Meat. Like, it's nice to meet you. Great job. All right, so let's spell with the EA pattern this time. Are you ready? Okay, here's your word. Meat. What? I know it sounds the same, right? But it's not the same. So let's spell meat over here. You ready? We need the beginning sound. E, and then we're going to put T. Meat. We have meat and meat. What the heck? Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Remember, I told you sometimes words sound the same, but they're spelled differently and they mean different things. This one is meet, like I am so glad to meet you. And this one with the EA is meat, like hamburger is a kind of meat. It's the kind you eat, right? So here's a trick that I used to help me remember which one when I'm writing. Since this is the meat that you eat, that helps me remember because eat is spelled E-A-T. So when I want to write the word meat that means the kind you eat, I remember eat and meat go together. I hope that helps you. Those words are tricky and we got to practice a lot. Let's take a look at our practice chart and read a few of our words from our chart. Are you ready? Okay, now this chart doesn't have the pattern underlined, so you've got to use your good detective eyes to figure it out. Here we go. Team, team. See, seed, seed. Eat, eat. Eat, seat. Sleep, sleep. Each, teach. Shield, shield. Tree, tree. Cheese, cheese. See, eel, wheel. Did you see this word see and this word see? Did you notice that they're spelled different? This is the C, S-E-E, that you do with your eyes. And this one, S-E-A, is like the ocean. See how tricky it can be? All right, you did great. Let's take a look at our high frequency words. I cannot even trick you today. All right, we have 6, but we're concentrating on 2. Today we're going to work on the word into. I-N-T-O. Look, if you break it into chunks, you can see the word in and the word to. And we're just going to put it together, into. And then we have the word or. O-R spells or. All right, help me figure out which sentence these words belong in. Let me get my pointer again. The ball went, the street. Do I need or into? What about the next one? Do you want pizza, burgers? Oh, you know that, don't you? Or, and look, I made a little mistake here, and instead of making a line for it, I actually wrote the word or. So I'm going to set our word or down here so it doesn't cover up the rest of the sentence. Or, and the ball went into the street. Good job. Terrific. All right, yesterday we worked on prefixes. Remember, a prefix is a part of a word that you add to the beginning of another word, and it changes the meaning. Today, we're going to look at them again and practice. This word, or this prefix, is the word re, and it means again. Un means not. Pre means before. So when we add those to the beginning of words, it changes it. So if we have sweep, I sweep the floor. If I add re, it's going to say re-sweep. That means I'm going to sweep again. I have freeze, and if I add un, that means the opposite or not. Unfreeze means it's not going to be frozen. I need to unfreeze my dinner. Okay, how about this one? Paid, paid. If I add pre, that's going to mean before. So I'm going to say prepaid. If something is prepaid, that means you paid for it before. All right, but I have some other words here to help you. Look at, here's the word freeze, and I can add un or re to freeze. Refreeze means I'm going to freeze it again. So I have freeze, I have unfreeze, which means it's going to be the opposite of freeze, and I have refreeze, which means freeze again. But I also could add un to paid. So I could have paid, prepaid, that means paid before, and unpaid, which means not paid. Do you see how many words you can make and read and write when you know a few of the tricks? I hope so. Practice all week long and come back and help me practice so that we can help you be the best readers and writers that you can be. It's not too hard if you give it a little practice. Will you sing with me? Excellent. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for